Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new here. How is everyone doing today? For today's video, we are going to be doing a review of these Parkoo Erasable gel pens. Parkoo reached out to me and asked if I'd be willing to review their product. So they went ahead and sent me both of these packs of gel pens. They sent me a 14 pack and a 7 pack. Of course, as it is with all my review videos, all thoughts and opinions are my own. I am not affiliated with the company, nor am I being paid for my review, my thoughts, nor opinions. So let's go ahead and test these out because I am really excited. So to test these out today, I went ahead and I grabbed a piece of my Happy Planner and a piece of cardstock because that is what I would use these gel pens on most. So let's go ahead. We'll start with the 7 pack first. I am going to quickly go ahead and write with all of them, and then I will show you guys what it looks like. One thing I do want to talk about that I do like is I like the packaging. I like that it opens and you can go ahead and take your pen out and you can go ahead and reclose it and then throw it back in your planner bag or your purse, and it does stay sealed. So I do like that versus packaging where you just open it, take the pens out, and then the packaging is no good to hold your product back in. So let's go ahead and I'm going to write with all these pens. Alright, so here we are on the planner paper. So my first thoughts on these is I do have one friction pen. I have a black friction pen, which I will go ahead and write with real quick to show you guys, but the black is not very pigmented. It's not very opaque. These do railroad, but I know my friction pen does as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and write with my friction pen right on the top. Oh my gosh, did I just write pink? I don't know why I wrote pink. Alright, so on the top, this is my friction pen, and then this is the Parkoo pen. As you can see, they both do kind of railroad, but I feel like my friction pen is a little bit darker. So these are the results on the planner paper. Now, they do not bleed, which is nice. Of course, they write through because I am very, very, very heavy-handed. So that's just indenting on the back, and that they don't write through. The same with the cardstock paper. Here they are written on cardstock paper, and they do not bleed through, which is very, very nice. They don't write as smooth as I feel my regular gel pens or my actual friction pen writes. They are a little bit rougher, almost like a ballpoint. Let me go ahead and zoom out a little bit. But I guess the next question is, do they write? I do like that the 7 pack does have a comfort grip, kind of like the friction does as well. So here's my friction pen. But let's go ahead and see if they erase. They do erase really nicely. I don't really have to go over multiple times. And they do erase very, very nice. So here it is all erased. Of course, they do leave a little bit, you can see like a little bit of an indenting, but that's because I write hard, and a little bit of a residue, but honestly, so does the friction pen. So here we go again. On planner paper, as you can see, they do erase very nicely. And of course, remember, this one was friction, so you can see they leave about the same amount of residue. Now, this 7 pack does retail on Amazon for $8.99. A similar pack of friction pens would cost you $10.89, so you do get a little bit of a break. Now, let's go ahead and try out the 14 pack. I will go ahead and open these. Again, they do have that nice plastic packaging where I can go ahead and reseal it and reuse it. Unlike the other ones, they do not have a little comfort grip on them like the other ones did, but let's go ahead and see how well they write. So here are all 14 colors on cardstock paper. I feel these do write a little bit smoother, and I feel they're a little bit more opaque. I definitely like the way this black writes better than the other black did. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and show you the friction against it. Alright, so the top is the friction and the bottom is the Parkoo. I feel that's a much smaller difference than the 7-pack ones were. But overall, I really like how these write. I love the color. So let's go ahead and try this on planner paper now. So here we go. Here it is all on the planner paper. I think they write a lot nicer than the 7-pack does. I definitely like the way these write. They write a little bit smoother. I feel they're a little bit more pigmented, a little bit more opaque. Again, these do not bleed through. Here is it on planner paper. Here it is on cardstock paper. As you can see, it did not bleed through. There is a little bit indenting because that is, I write a little heavy-handed. So let's see how well these erase. Alright, so here we go. Here is how it erased on my planner paper, and then here it is how it erased on my cardstock paper. They both erase, both the 7 and 14 pack, both erase very nicely. They're very clean. Of course, there is a little bit of residue left, but regular friction pens do that as well, and honestly, if you erase a pencil, it kind of leaves a residue as well, especially when you write heavy-handed like I do. But I think they erase very nicely. I like that they do not leave a stain. They don't bleed through. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and get into my final thoughts. So I did forget to mention that these 14 packs are refillable, which I think is awesome. Also, of course, these also sell on Amazon. For the 14 pack, they retail for $13.99. I only could find a 10 pack of friction pens, which were $19.81. So here you do get 4 more colors. If I were to choose between the both of these, I would go ahead and get the 14 pack. I feel the 14 pack writes a little bit smoother, and it definitely is a little bit more pigmented and opaque than the 7 pack was. So the 7 pack is nice because it does have the comfort grip, but my suggestion would be I like this one a lot better. I enjoyed using this one a lot more. Overall, I think these pens are great. They're a good value compared to friction pens. If you want to save a little bit of money, they do both work very well. I will, of course, if you guys are interested in buying these, I will link in the description box below the link to go ahead and purchase them on Amazon. Again, it's not an affiliate link. I do not receive anything if you buy them, so just so you guys know that. So thank you guys so much for spending some time with me. Thank you for Parkoo for sending me these products to review, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye guys.